Hey everybody, welcome to mini concert number 64. Had some challenges last week with 63. Hope everybody that wanted to listen got a chance to do it via either Facebook or YouTube. But looks like tonight we're going to go at it without a glitch. So first song tonight is going to be a song that I heard when I was back at Duke University, but I never did. I added to the repertoire last fall when I was doing an all Scottish night by a Scotsman by the name of Donovan. Yellow is the color of my true love's hair. In the morning when we rise, in the morning when we rise, that's the time, oh that's the time I love the best. Blue is the color of the sky. In the morning when we rise, in the morning when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Green is the color of the sparkling corn. In the morning when we rise, in the morning when we rise, that's the time, oh that's the time I love the best. Mellow is the feeling that I get when I'm with her. When I see her, oh yeah, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Freedom is a word I rarely use without thinking. Without thinking, oh yeah, about the time when I was loved. Yellow is the color of my true love's hair. In the morning when we rise, in the morning when we rise, that's the time, yes that's the time I love the best. So that's Colors by Donovan.
I like that song since I went blonde.
Okay. The second song tonight is a song that has done two morphs in the last year. It's a blues song by a fellow by the name of Patrick Sky. And at the height of the pandemic in about April, May, June, I morphed it with my own verses into COVID-19 blues. But now hopefully, since we're coming out at the other end of the tunnel, I can morph it back into the original. Well, Mama's in the kitchen, Papa's in the hall. Mama's in the kitchen, and Papa's in the hall. Mama's in the kitchen, Papa's in the hall. They don't talk to each other at all because they got the separation blues. Well, you see that fly crawling up the wall. See that fly crawling up the wall. See that fly crawling up the wall. He don't talk to Mrs. Spider at all because they got the separation blues. When you kick your baby out of bed, she's not treating you nice. When you feel mistreated, well, buddy, take my advice. Leave that woman, leave her quick. Leave that woman and leave her quick. You better leave that woman and leave her quick. Oh, you know she's gonna have you up on a stick. It's better to leave than to get the separation blues. Well, Adam ate the apple that Eve did eat. Adam ate the apple that Eve did eat. Well, Adam ate the apple that Eve did eat. The Lord said, Adam, you better leave. It's better to leave than to get the separation blues. Well, the very last words that John the Baptist said, very last words that John the Baptist said, very last words John the Baptist said, before he went and lost his head. It's better to leave than to get the separation blues. When you kick your baby out of bed, she's not treating you nice. When you feel mistreated, well, buddy, take my advice. You better leave that woman, leave her quick. Leave that woman and leave her quick. You better leave that woman, leave her quick. Oh, you know she's gonna have you up on the stick. It's better to leave than to get the separation blues. Yeah, it's better to leave than to get the separation blues. So that's the Separation Blues by Patrick Sky. Next song is another song I heard back in the 60s when I was in college, and I did start doing that one. Peter, Paul and Mary song, but it's in French. Dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix qui me dit ne pleure pas. Quel dommage, mes yeux sont des sources claires. Dans mes rêves, j'entends une voix qui me dit ne souffre pas. Quel dommage, mon nom n'est pas de pierre. Mais les voix de mes fantômes ne connaissent pas la douleur de l'homme. Posons les cloches, annonce toujours mon vrai destin. La 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 la. Dans notre maison fragile et grise, nous partageons les rêves de la vie. Et la lune souriait sur l'innocence. Dans un monde plein de néant, même les promesses se sentent au vent. Et le soleil parfois se perd dans les nuages. Ne me laissez pas partir, ne me quitte pas encore. Pourtant les cloches annoncent toujours mon vrai destin. La 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 la. So that's Mon Vrai Destin. I don't know who wrote that, but I'll do some research. Next time around, I'll let you know. Let's see. I changed the order around tonight, so I gotta flip them in my head. The next song is sea chanty. Sea chanties were Irish song in the not Irish songs, they were rhythmic songs sung by seamen when they were doing tasks to help out. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Well, you could put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. To me, hooray! And up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him, put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him, put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him, early in the morning. Or you can shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning. To me, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, early in the morning. Or you could put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, early in the morning. Well, that's what we do with the drunken sailor, that's what we do with the drunken sailor, that's what we do with the drunken sailor, early in the morning. To me, hooray, to me, hooray, to me, hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. So that's obviously What Shall We Do with a Drunken Sailor? Next up tonight is a song done by, it was written by Ian Tyson of Ian and Sylvia. They were popular back in the 60s too. I actually heard them do this song at the Cellar Door down on M Street. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I think I'll go out to Alberta. The weather's good there in the fall. I've got some friends that I can go working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times or more. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Well, if I get there before the snow flies, if things are going good, well, you could meet me if I sent you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, not too much for you to do, and those winds sure can blow cold up there. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. So that's Four Strong Winds by Ian Tyson. Second to the last song tonight is kind of a medley. It's a Buddy Holly kind of Danny and the Juniors kind of Elvis Presley kind of song. All of my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. All of my life I've been waiting, tonight there'll be no hesitating, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. Well, the stars appear in the shadow with the falling. You can hear my heart a-calling. A little bit of love that makes everything right. I wanna see my baby tonight. All of my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. Rock and roll is here to stay, it will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. Rock and roll will always be, it'll go down in history. Rock and roll is really cool, I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history, just you watch my friend. Rock and roll will always be, it'll go down in history. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class, that was just a lie. Well, they said you was a high class, that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. All of my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. So that's a rock and roll medley, and that's the end of the regular songs for tonight. We have a birthday this week. My youngest granddaughter, Paloma, will be 3 on Saturday. So I wanted to sing to her. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, Paloma, happy birthday to you. And Minnie Moss.
I thought you were going to sing to her in Spanish.
No, not this year. Raise the roof. Annabelle's in the house. Hey, thanks everybody for joining me. This is mini concert number 64. I'll see you next week for mini concert number 65. God willing and the creek don't rise. Thank you, Adriana.